Hello there everybody and welcome to another C tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about strings. Previously we talked about char. What char is it's a type of variable, what's called x, which can store one character. Any character, it can be a sign, it can be a letter, it can be a number, it can be anything. After that we talked about an array, and array is a data structure that stores multiple variables of the same type in one container under a single variable name. Now, what is a string? String is basically an array of chars. For example, if you'd like to store the word hello inside of variable, you could try and use the char. Let's write it, char x equals hello. And let's try and print this out with %c. And if we try this, you can see that it gives us just the O, just the last element. Because this is char, char is used to store only one element. Now, instead what we could do is write char x and square brackets to establish that this is an array of chars, which is basically a string. And then instead of single quotes as we use for char, we will use double quotes. And let's write hello. And then let's try and print it out. Now, to print it out, instead of basic %c, for strings we'll have to use %s and the name of the variable, and then if we build and run this, you can see that it gives us whole hello here. One thing I should note is that in the end of the string you should always include a null terminating character. Now, what is a null terminating character? Null terminating character is basically \0. Now, this \0 should always be at the end of the string to show that the string has ended. Obviously here we don't have it because most of the time C fills it up for you. So if we were to type, for example, 5, the size of 5, you can see that there are 5 characters. If we try and print this out though, with %s, you can see that we get some random characters in the end. This is because we don't have a null terminating character in the end. Now, we can type 6 and try this again. You'll see that it's normal because C does it for you. Or you could manually type it here. It will be the same. Why 5 didn't work? Because 5 ended in an O, and O is not a null terminating character, so that gave us an error. Another way to create strings as C would be the same way we create arrays, is instead of just typing it in double quotes, we could use this and type every symbol one by one, like H, E, L, L, O, and we should never forget the null terminating character, like this. And if we run this, you'll see it gives us the same thing. We could modify characters one by one, and you can see that it changes it here. Now, same as arrays, we could always change specific characters one by one. For example, let's change the second L to an X, to a 0, let's say. So this will be 0, 1, 2, 3. So the third index, and we'll change it to 0, as you said. If we run this, you can see it changes second L to 0. For example, if we'd like to print out the third letter, let's say, what is the third letter? Third letter is L, and its index is 2. So if we would like to print this first L, we could write x2, which is basically the third letter, and since this is not a string, this is a char at this point, when we use it like this, we'll have to change it to C, and if we build and run this, it'll just give us an L. Now, again, there are some special symbols. For example, what if you'd like to write this instead of quotes? What if you'd like it to print out something like this? Hello. Now, if we try to put another set of quotes here, you'll see that gives us an error because it takes this one as the starting and this one as the ending quote. And same here. So this will be an error. Now, what you could do instead is use a backslash and backslash here. So this basically just prints out a single quote. Now if we build and run this, you can see that it gives us hello. And that will be it for today. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.